Hey guys, good evening. Just a quick update from me on the BTC and SOL positions. Like I said in my video on Sunday, I set some bids pretty low on the spectrum. Unfortunately, they didn't get hit. Um, I then waited before New York Open to get into a position. At that time, I saw a compression on the M15, and that can often be a good indication of an H4 trend continuation. Well, we saw that here, it came together. We got Monday, we got the New York Open and we got the dip, so I got my entry here. And then we saw a spike up, but then we actually saw it come back down, and we entered the period of chop. I had to stop wide enough at least to facilitate a full retest of H4 trend, but nevertheless, yeah, maybe the compression wasn't the best looking one, and I could have been a bit more patient with the entry. But now, yeah, left with this entry, H4 trend is still holding, and in the system, it's when you want to know for sure if a trend is lost. You often flip a time frame down. So for H4 we would go to H1, and then we check if the 200 EMA is defended. Well, we can see here we got a close below, but we jump back up and we see in here that today we have had a couple touches of it, and right now we're in a pretty sketchy place. I would cut the position if H1 200 EMA is lost. Yeah. For SOL, it's actually in a very similar position. I entered this actually at the same time as BTC. If you follow my Twitter, you could have seen that I bid the M15 100 MA. Looking back, this was a big mistake. I entered SOL way too high. If I would have liked to enter SOL also on the H4, I either should have waited for a very clean compression to form, or I should have bid just a full H4 trend. And yeah, would have been able to catch way better entries. This was really a case of FOMO, missing my initial bids on Sunday, having no entry, and then actually jumping into a trade a bit too quickly. For now, yeah, I'm left with this entry. I will hold this also until H1 200 EMA gets lost. So yeah, overall BTC is okay, and SOL is just really a bad entry. But for now, we're clinching onto H4 trends. One chart I still want to pull up for you guys is the SOL BTC chart, and this still looks good for me for some outperformance of Solana versus Bitcoin at the moment with this daily trend reclaim. One more thing that's actually scaring me a bit at the moment is SPX, how it's looking. It's as we can see, it touched again the daily downtrend and got rejected pretty harsh today. If we flip through the time frames, we can see that it's really not looking good. This is a compression in the system that Pierre uses a lot, so when the H4 trend gets reclaimed, you fill the gap towards the 100 MA, and then, well, you can see continuation, but we see then the rejection, and we see a tap, another on H4 13 EMA, and then another one on H4 100 MA, and you actually want to observe which side cracks first to get an indication of where price is going. Well, here we see trend broke down and trend starts curling down, and we actually got well, quite a big puke today. And yeah, that's really what's concerning me for Bitcoin. But for the moment, it's holding up. Um, I'm keeping my invalidations on loss of H1 200 EMA. And yeah, that's it. Another one here, we can see such a compression I was talking about, working out, enter it, rejection by 300 MA, go to the other side, support by 100 MA, chop in between, 200 EMA gets flat, price drops in between, then we actually saw a breakout to the upside, and then when you get the retest, you either expect it to bounce and move quickly, but here we saw it started closing below, all lines starting to curl down, and then it actually puked. So yeah, that's not looking all too good, but for now it's holding up. I'll keep my invalidations the way they are. And yeah, see you guys next time. Let me know what you think.